Mike, Ryan Braun came out and basically said that justice was served, that this proves he's innocent. He was accused of using steroids. Tests came back really high positives that he had used steroids. I won't get into what his testosterone level was, but it was huge, okay? An arbitrator ruled, and they ruled in favor of Ryan Braun. To me, that proves he's innocent, right?
No.
Does that prove it to you?
No, it doesn't. And I don't even.
I'm kidding.
You know, in the appeal, in the argument that they had about the appeal, they did not even contest really that. I mean, they contested the way the sample was handled, and it was kept over the weekend by this guy because he thought FedEx didn't work on the weekend.
What is that? I don't understand that.
Something like that. Or have you paid attention to the advertising, dude? I mean, but anyway, Ryan Braun got off on a technicality, and that's okay because they do have to be meticulous about this process out of respect for the athletes who are going to take an enormous amount of criticism and public humiliation if they're found guilty. You got to be meticulous about this process. That's fine. So I have no problem at all with Ryan Braun playing baseball this year. I have a little problem with him getting up and making a speech in which he sort of went on the offensive and acted like he's victimized and like some terrible injustice was done to Ryan Braun. And for him to actually use the term that this system makes you 100% guilty until you're proven innocent. Well, dude, you were not proven innocent. Being found not guilty is not the same as being proven innocent. So what you said there is exactly wrong. You were not 100% guilty, even though you were not proven innocent.
The thing is, it was one arbitrator that said, we're going to rule in your favor. The next arbitrator could have ruled against him.
Well, he could have, but here's what it comes down to. You know, you have the people on the appeal board on the owner's side and on the players' union side. Well, all the guys on the owner's side voted against Ryan Braun, and all the people on the union side voted for Ryan Braun. So that leaves it to the arbiter.
I don't know, but what happens if you leave a test sample in your apartment for the weekend? How that shoots up the testosterone.
I don't think it does.
I'm not a doctor.
I don't think putting urine in a refrigerator, presto, it makes magical testosterone there.
If it does, I'm going to start doing it. Maybe get my level. Yeah.
But again, it's a process that has to be followed meticulously.
Let's go back to Rick Riley in that situation. He did to Sammy Sosa years ago. If you're so innocent, here, pee in a bottle for me.
Well, but I mean, Braun has said, I'll take any test you want me to take. I'll do DNA testing. I mean, he has said that. He has offered to do that. And so, in fairness to him.
Here's the true litmus test for me now. This season, because I think he probably has stayed clean all during the offseason, hasn't done
Let's hope.
So if his numbers are not as good as they were before, it's going to prove to me that.
Well, I don't know. That's the causality. But I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying.
I'll put it this way: the baseball gods will get even.
In fairness to Ryan Braun, it's not like his head and his shoes, his feet have grown exponentially. I mean, there hasn't been any of that kind of crazy stuff with Ryan Braun.
Barry Bonds.
Yeah, that's a different animal. But this is a complicated issue, and I think some people want to say, well, it's so complicated, it's never going to go away, and just throw up your hands and just forget about it. No. This is something that baseball is making a good faith effort to do what they can. It's complicated. It's never going to work 100%. Ryan Braun, you're not exactly Nelson Mandela, if you know what I'm saying.